This FAQ Monday is sponsored by Nail the Mix. Well, hello, and welcome to another FAQ Monday. I am your host, Fluff, and if you have a question, feel free to leave them down below in the comments or go on over to my Ask FM account thing, and maybe we'll get to your question. It might happen. It might happen. Yeah, might happen. First question, best 2-channel audio interface? You know what? I normally don't go towards what's the best question. However, I do have a little bit of real-world experience as of late with 2-channel interfaces. I've gone from just the super basic interfaces all the way up to the super fancy Universal Audio Apollo Duo interfaces. And you know what? I recently just rebought a Focusrite 2i4. I did. I went to Sweetwater, I just bought another one because I got rid of the other one when I got the Apollo, and I've ended up coming back to the Apollo for a couple of reasons. A, simplicity. The Universal Audio stuff, when you're really trying to get something done fast, I found the mixing software to be kind of a little confusing and convoluted for the sake of speed. It was very intuitive, but if I wanted to get something fast or just do some routing real quick, it took me more time to do it there than on the Focusrite A. B, the 2i4 is bus powered since it's a USB interface, and now the second generation just came out, and those are even faster than the first generation. So you have less lag and less latency. So that means you don't have to carry around an extension cord and the wall wart that would normally power the interface. So if you're going mobile like I do when I use that kind of a thing, I have the interface and the cable that attaches it to the computer, and that's it. It's clean and simple, and I just like how it works. And you know what? Sue me if there's other better ones out there, but I keep coming back to the Focusrite 2i4 because it's so dead simple, it's reliable, and I like simplicity. So what is your favorite 2-channel interface? Comment down below and let me know, because I'm always down to check other stuff out as well. What's your favorite beer? You know, I'm not too picky when it comes to beer. I like a good IPA or a pale ale. That's kind of where I sit. I don't like anything too dark. I don't like Guinness. I don't like the beers where you're picking grain out of your teeth. It's so dark and so gnarly. But I do like a hoppy IPA. Here in Seattle, there's a brewery called Elysian, and they make a beer called Space Dust, which is phenomenal. They also make a beer in the summer called Super Fuzz. That is amazing, but the standards, like the Blue Moons and the Shock Tops, and Mac and Jack is another local one. Here, being spoiled in the Northwest is tough because when you travel somewhere else, they don't have as good as beer as back home. And here in the Northwest, we have tons and tons of microbreweries, and yeah, I would definitely say IPA is probably my favorite if I had to pick just one, though. Hey Fluff, have you seen ratio tuners? I saw them at NAMM and thought they might be a gimmick. Thoughts? Yeah, actually Graphtech sent me a pair, and I have them on my touring Balaguer Hyperion, and I like them. What they are is basically there are different ratios depending on what position of the guitar they are on. So for example, the ratio for the low E will be different than the high E, and the goal is to achieve the same amount of turns with the same amount of pitch change, which are different in a normally geared tuner, a set of tuners, because they're all the same. So you will take more turns for a smaller string and less turns for a larger string, and they've eliminated that, so it's all the same. It's all the same sensitivity and the same change per turn, which, if you start thinking about it, can feel weird. If you don't think about it and you're just kind of tuning, it's really nice because you don't have to sit there and whine and whine and whine on the smaller strings. I like them a lot, and the Graphtech brand in particular is a really good brand. I love the nuts that they make, and I love the saddles and the Strat saddles and things like that. So it's definitely a high quality product. I like it a lot. Nail the Mix is an online community geared towards helping mix engineers get better mixes and better results faster. You pay a monthly premium. In this case, it is $19.99, and you get access to all sorts of educational lessons and files and access to Joey Sturgis, A.L. Levy, and Joel Wanasek, who are seasoned industry vets. And this month, the guest mixer for Nail the Mix will be Kane Churko, from who's famous for doing a Papa Roach album recently. I think it was the newest Papa Roach album, if I'm not mistaken. He will be showing everyone how he mixed a song off the newest Papa Roach record, and then you will in turn get the raw files to then make your own mix and then submit it to win prizes. Super, super cool. All links down below in the description. Please check out nailthemix.com. And now, the dad joke of the week. Doctor, have you ever had this problem before? Patient, yes, I have. Doctor, well, you've got it again. My suggestion to you this week is to check out this live in studio video of Thrice playing Stay With Me from their newest album. This is an awesome video. This is a pretty good clip of how they are live. They sound huge, they sound great, they sound tight, and I think you will dig it a lot. You've been wonderful. I have been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.